The next type of pollution is the soil pollution. The upper layer of the earth where the plants grow is a soil, and the soil mainly contains nitrogen and mostly minerals. They are they provide a medium for all the plants and animals to flourish on this. And we know that the soil provides a medium for all the land dwelling plants and animals. Soil is said to be fertile if it is rich in humus. If this soil is contains less humus, then the soil will not be fertile. The pollutants that may affect the condition of the soil include sediments, plant nutrients, inorganic salts and minerals, and the agricultural chemicals and heat. What are the sources of soil pollution? Why the soil pollution is caused? The first is the industry. Industries are the main cause of pollution of the soil. They are also the cause of pollution, as we have read in water and air pollution. So industries like sugar mills, paper industry, refinery and plants, the thermal plants, they produce large amount of waste which is thrown into the soil. Solid waste are largely dumped on the ground. Useless material is burnt and many other waste are expelled to the ground. And a lot of harmful solid waste is then added in the soil from the discharge of the fly ash. A lot of rubbish is released as domestic waste which is collected into the soil. Other things which are made by man for his use are the glass, plastic scrap, metals. So they also contribute to the soil pollution. So we talk about the pollution, but what is the solution for this? Control and prevention of soil pollution. It is very important to take steps towards eliminating soil pollution. All the countries around the world are trying. So what is the solution? Because waste cannot be controlled. The waste released from the industries and the power plant must not be released into the soil and can be recycled. So recycling is the only solution which can be done. Here there is example shown of the rock garden. You must have read also. The rock garden was made from the material which was either considered a waste, and therefore it was made a decorative place. The chimney of the industries will cannot be stopped. The chimney of the industry must be installed with filters in order to filter out particular waste. These filters will not allow the waste to go into the air. The waste should not be burned in the open. To minimize dumping, pits can be dug. All the waste which can't be recycled and is biodegradable should be embedded in the pit so that it can be decomposed and made less harmful. Open dumping, that is throwing of the waste in the open, and tipping, which is generally practiced in the cities, should be avoided, because if anything is left in the open, then it will cause pollution of the air as well as of the soil. So to control this, sanitary landfill can be used. Landfill is the area where the big areas of the land which is of no use for the humans, there the waste is collected. But if it is collected in open, then it will cause various diseases also. So sanitary landfill can be used. It can be defined as controlled dumping. If every country adopts all the above measures, then large number of diseases can be controlled. It will also help in keeping the environment neat and clean, and the health condition of the humans will also improve. One of the best example of reusing is, we have read that it is a rock garden which is there in Chandigarh and made by Nekchand, where he used broken pieces of cups and plates for making a garden where people visit, and it is an example of controlling the pollution with the help of waste. So with that we end, and in the fill in the blanks, the burning of fossil fuel results in the emission of a gas which is the greenhouse effect, which causes greenhouse effect. Which gas is it? It is carbon dioxide. So burning of fossil fuel. The natural source of air pollution is dash activity. So it is volcanic activity. So volcanoes are natural, so they also contribute to pollution of the air pollution. Then dash are the great concentration of algae and microscopic organisms which often develop on the surface of water. They are the blooms, also called the algal bloom. The development of large amount of algae is called the algal bloom. Then next, chimney of the industry must be provided with dash. What should be provided in the chimney in order to control pollution? The chimney of the industries must be provided with filters. The filters will absorb the waste, and the waste which is thrown out will become less harmful. Then dash of waste helps in adding more manure to the soil, so that is composting, where the waste is organic waste is not thrown into the open, it is compost, so it makes the soil, it reduces the pollution and also controls it. In true and false, pollen grains are an example of soil pollution. Wrong, the pollen grains are example of the organic or the natural pollution. Temperature of the earth is rising because of the excess of heat from the sun. This is false. It is because of the greenhouse effect. It is not because of the sun's heat. Sediments of the soil erosion is also cause of water pollution. Yes, when there is soil erosion, then these soil particles enter the water and they also result in water pollution. The gradual increase in the concentration of phosphorus, nitrogen and other minerals in cause the aquatic system is called cultural eutrophication. So as we read, it is not cultural eutrophication, it is eutrophication, so this is false. The soil which has deficiency in the humus is very rich, so this is false. The soil which will have deficiency of humus will not be good, it will become weak soil and it will not be fit for growing of any crop.